Yo, whoa, that's a little bit too loud. Yo, what is up, y'all? What is up? All right, where are my glasses? That's the first thing I might want to grab. Before anything, my glasses. Are they actually like for real? Hold up, I'm gonna turn back on the music while I look for my glasses. Glasses. It's the mind of kind of stupid. And as well. Why is this over? Just set that over there. Where are my glasses? Why are you not on loop? The music of this live stream is already going to trash. Ay ay ay. Where's my glasses? I need them to see. I think that's it. That was stupid. Where would I put it? Wait, I already am. If I was not stupid, that's probably where I put them because I am definitely smart. Do we have to rock no glasses? Unless it's like mine. No, it's not behind my computer. Alright, I'm honestly kind of getting mad. Where are my glasses? I lose my glasses. They might be upstairs. I'll be right back. It might be my jacket pocket actually. Where's my jacket at? I don't know where that is. Well, are they in my jacket pocket? They better be in here. They are. Haha, I'm not so dumb after all, am I? Haha. I can finally turn this light back off. Also, took it upon myself to grab some water as well. You know, I gotta stay hydrated. So, yo, what up? What up, Narky? And what up, Brandon? How y'all's days going? Okay, so, now that you have that, watching the new live show for Paladins, number one, we're getting literally just getting Lady Dimitrescu's sister inside of our freaking game now. But as well, I'm kind of worried because this live show is like shorter than the others, by like for 30 minutes. So yeah, let me go ahead and get it pulled up. Go ahead and get that pulled up. Alright. So, like always, I'll pause to give my opinion on stuff and all that. You know me. Pause, give my opinion on stuff. And yeah, an idiot explains Zen will release soon, hopefully. I really have no say how much progress there is in that. But yeah, I'll pretty much going good. That's nice to hear. I'll pretty much post the it explains Ray earlier than it takes the gap in between ramens. And I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna love the new thumbnails though. The new thumbnail for An Idiot Explains is actually one of my personal favorites. But yeah, without further ado, let's go into like the second video I posted in a span of a month that is a live show.
Greetings, champions, and welcome to the heart.
Also, Hyra's Romanova is not here anymore. She's just Romanova now. But I don't see Nico. Neither of them is Nico. We got Fish like usual. We all love Fish. But who are these two dudes? That dude looks cool. That dude looks cool. I don't know y'all.
Heart of Darkness update show. You don't know me. My name is Isaiah, and I'm the community lead here at Hi-Rez. Some of you may recognize me from my time over on the Smite side of things, but I am super excited to dig into all the awesome.
You can't even see his face. I'm covering it. I'm just covering this dude's face.
Beyond Schism.
Yes, I am the developer.
And of course, the newest champions come to the
Wait, we're gonna do Schism?
Yeah, exciting stuff.
I am super excited. I've got the
Here, let me move my camera so y'all can see this man's face. That's what he looks like. I feel like I should just move it down here. Then I'm gonna have to move these. Yeah, we're just gonna remain here. No, I'm just gonna be in the middle of the table. Actually, I'm gonna be in the middle. Yeah, I guess I'll just go like down here, so you can see his face quite a bit. Move Chad down here. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Amazing members of the Evil Mojo design team with me, Fish and Alex. First of all, how are you gentlemen doing?
Doing great. It's great to be back in the studio as well. Like
Definitely,
it's a good day. It's a good day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say thanks for having us. Thank you.
Right.
They have a
No
script.
problem. My pleasure. Well, like I said, I'm super excited to get into all the stuff that's coming to Paladins. We have a lot to sink our teeth into. I was told to bring one pun. I'm sorry, but let's go ahead and kick things off with balance up first. And first on the list is Azan.
That's right.
And Azan nerfs are coming, and I know that's something the community has been.
I don't
asking
think that's
for.
Azan.
Fish, why don't you walk us through what's happening?
Who was that? Wait, hold up, hold up. No, we can't just gloss over that. Who was that? We can't just gloss over that.
Is Azan.
That's right.
And Azan nerfs are coming.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You don't look like a... Who is this hunk of a man? Who is this? Also, I don't like watching the update shows on Twitch, but this is like the only one I can find. And the update show is today. I like room, you did it look cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. The room is cool. I don't think y'all can see the F. Can y'all see the F? There you go. Now y'all can see the F. Now y'all can see the F. You can see the F. It's up there. Up over there. Yep.
Community has been asking for. Fish, why don't you walk us through what's happening with Azan?
Azan's getting nerfed.
We're hitting some of his survivability. We're hitting some of his crowd control. Azan's essentially been dominant since he
Health
released,
reduction.
and the community's continuing to request like a downward adjustment. So we're hitting him in a number of places. Reducing some of his base health. We are also, I think his stuns when he hits a wall are smaller. The lift is also smaller, and then I think he's getting a small buff to damage in his ultimate to help compensate that. We still want
Actually,
we still want him to be survivable, and we want to keep some of that utility that makes him fun. But by hitting him in a variety of places, I think we're going to bring him to a healthier spot.
Yeah, so
that's actually...
we've got a ton of changes. Fish just walked us through. I want to let everyone know patch notes are live on the website right now, so if you want to follow along with us as we're talking through things.
So what I might do...
numbers and all that stuff that we know you...
Well, no, actually, I'll do that all after.
Check out patch notes right now.
I'll do all that after.
Coming to the realm, short, sweet, quick and sweet.
That's right.
You love it. Next up on the list is Betty, the newest champion that has hit the realm.
Getting nerfs already?
Betty, Alex?
Yeah, so Betty, our newest.
Oh,
champion
buffed!
is Excellent, awesome. We all love her, but we wanted to give her just a little bit more spice. She needs to hit a little bit.
Oh, actually,
so
okay.
everything that we're doing right now is to kind of make her a little more deadly.
Yeah.
To make that bomb.
Oh wait, you're in one of the previous live shows. I think you're in the 7th live
the first
show.
thing we're doing is that we're just
I recognize him
changing
now.
around some of the
He's not in his barren kitchen.
We've made this just a lot more damaging, right? So now you're moving faster when you're ulting. You are dealing more damage. It's just going to be easier to confirm. It's going to be easier to hit, and people really wanted that. We also know that the God of Bounce talent. Now you're
Does
gonna
Zahn look
get
like
a little
Darkseid?
bit- The cooldown. a little
What?
bit,
He looks like
kind of
Dark-
bumping around, hitting people. Now with that, you're also going to be dealing.
He
with
does.
damage.
He
So
actually
you
looks like
are
Darkseid.
hitting
Oh my
them a little
god.
Less, right? You just give people a little more survivability, but you can still move a lot.
He looks like Darkseid.
You know, other than that, we definitely are going to be looking at some of the cards as well. We know that the
Buffing
Eureka
the
movement
star.
card, we're just decreasing some of that threshold to get that ammo back so that Betty can fire
Ooh.
more. She can use that awesome grenade launcher a little more.
That's kind of strong.
And then we're just kind of changing a few more of those cards so that the grenade radius, that explosion, is now changing. Instead of changing that radius, you're actually going to be just getting more in-hand ammo. So just keep firing with Betty, you know, keep blowing stuff up.
Exactly.
That's what she
Be the
does.
bomb
Yes.
on the battlefield for sure. Well, we got a Zahn nerfs, Betty buffs, two things that the community's been asking for.
That's right.
Super excited to deliver on those. Looks like next up on the list, we have another nerf to Furia. Fish, walk us through
Furia
what's
nerf?
Furia.
Sure.
Yo.
Furia is one of the community's frustration points, in particular her exterminate talent. So we're making a change there. Previously, it would do up to 75% damage to enemies who got stuck in it. So what we're doing now is we're reducing that to 50% when it starts off, and then it scales up to 100%. So if you landed on them and you time it well so that they're stuck in the whole thing, you'll still be able to get a lot accomplished with it. But if as the enemy you have resilience or some other way of getting out of that crowd control and get out early, you will walk away with more of your health because it ramps up.
So it's not gonna.
So hopefully that'll give a little bit more counterplay there.
Oh, okay. That's actually good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's reasonable. That's good.
Well, so yeah, there we go. Devout
There we go,
dexterity.
yeah.
So for this, what we're gonna do is it's gonna regenerate for a short duration after an elimination. So yeah, good stuff for Furia. Hopefully that'll make her a little bit more fun to play as and against.
For sure, definitely. All right, well, let's keep on moving right along. Next up on the list, we have Kinessa going to be seeing a buff in the form of a new talent.
Yeah.
Alex, walk us through what's happening with
Oh my god. Nessa's getting a talent? A brand new talent rework? What? A talent rework. Wait, I gotta see this.
Now what it does is it will change the sniper rifle almost into more of like a DMR, right? So you're actually able to move faster, you can fire more, but your damage is lower. So it's kind of, right now it really changes the way a sniper usually plays.
Right.
We've changed that now. So now it's going to be everyone's favorite. It's a mine build. So now what you're going to be doing is you're going to have additional oppressor mines that you can have out on the field. And the big thing is when you throw out a mine, it actually produces two. So with this talent, it's mines all day. You're just going deep in
sure.
mines.
Mine
That's what it's all
talent?
about. So
What?
we'll see how you think. We'll see what everyone thinks about it. Throw out those mines. Put that pressure out there. I think this is going to be a really fun talent.
Oh, for sure, it sounds.
Mine
So
talent.
definitely keep us sending that,
Okay.
sending us that feedback.
I'm gonna have to talk to Dolly about that one.
On Kinessa.
Mm-hmm.
Next up on the list, we've got Maldamba. Going to be seeing a new card
right.
for Maldamba.
Shift, oh.
What's happening with Maldamba, Fish?
Sure. So we have a new card coming. We're also making a change to Pungent Gourd, which previously it was going to heal after you activated the gourd. It is now instead going to increase movement speed while inside the radius of the gourd. We also
You know how
have
many
forgiveness.
cards that Damba has is named
It's highly
Gourd?
dependent on your ability to hit your shots. If you always land your shots, no change. If you occasionally miss, it's going to be a little bit reduced cooldown so that you can get back into one that you do hit sooner. So both of
Okay,
those,
I actually like that.
Consistent.
That's cool. That's cool.
Love to see it, definitely.
Nice,
I
nice
love the
quality of
changes
life. Not
for,
quality of life, but a little bit of a
yeah,
buff.
you know,
And
if you're hitting your shots, it doesn't really affect
Yeah.
you, but just a little bit more forgiving, you know, if you miss a couple of shots for sure. I love those types of changes. Well, the last balance change I've got on my list is for Vatu, going to be seeing a buff. Looks like to his in-hand, Alex. Talk to me about Vatu.
Yeah, you know, Vatu, he's
Oh,
back in the
Vatu's
shadows
getting
a
his
little too
knives.
much. What this is essentially going to do is it's going to increase the effective range. So you're just going to be able to hit Vatu's in-hand weapon, those kunai. It's going to be a little easier to hit. You're going to be able to hit people a little bit further. And then that damage, that fall off, is going to be a little more forgiving. So you're going to be able to deal more damage at a further range. Just more consistently. We just want to make
Okay.
Vatu a little bit more, you know, again, a little more forgiving for players, right? So it's like you can definitely still have your skill moments, but you really just kind of want to allow players to hit that shot when they think they should.
okay, I think Vatu is actually in a really good state.
Playing with Vatu.
All right, this is actually good for Vatu in the way of, you know, now you don't have to like basically be right up in their face. I mean, you're still going to be pretty much up in their face. It's only 15%. But in order to utilize it, yeah, sure, probably after stream. You know, and the increased effective range, I mean, like, it's going to be, easier to hit. So, I think Vatsy is going to be in a pretty much good state. Someone's knocking on my door. Is someone knocking on my door? Yep. All right. Thank you. What is this? Oh, okay. You got spaghetti. I got like spaghetti, like for real. I'm gonna be just munching on it while we watch the stream. So it's gonna be good. Now I feel like a proper Twitch streamer, even though I'm not on Twitch. I'm on YouTube.
Live in game. Well, that wraps it up for our balance section. Now, we just chose the highlights to go over on the show, but be sure to check out patch notes live on the site. It should be live right now. You can read through all of the other changes for balance, the ones we just talked about. Plus, we've got some more on the site that you guys can check out. But let's move on and talk about an exciting change coming in this update. We have a new schism.
That's right.
For Siege Beyond.
New schism.
And just kind of a general overview if you weren't here at the beginning of the season for Siege Beyond. So Siege Beyond is a brand new queue in Paladins this year, where the Evil Mojo team is kind of using it as a playground, right? To test out some cool, new, fun, experimental mechanics for the Siege game mode. So if you want to try out any of these changes, check over to the Siege Beyond queue and queue up and play. But don't worry, Siege core mode is not going to be changing at all. But I'm super excited to talk about this next schism for Siege Beyond.
Yeah.
Fish, I know the first schism was geared towards the item shop.
That's right.
This schism is kind of geared towards the payload and the cart. Talk to me a little bit about what's going to be happening in this Siege Beyond schism.
Sure. So as you mentioned, the first one was about the item store. The community did not rally behind that, so that's gone. That's
Yo!
Paladins maybe never to return. This one is about the cart. As we see here, we're looking at the cart, but it's got a health bar above it. You capture it normally, but once it is captured, it is damageable. Now, the flip side of that is it's going to move on its own whether your team is there to push it or not. So the way to stop it, as we just saw, the enemy team was able to kill it. Once it is down, you can see they're moving into this radius here.
What?
There are 2 capture points, and with your team standing in either of them, you can start recharging the cart, repairing it. The enemy team can get in there and contest. As we see here, they're fighting from outside. If they were in it, it obeys rules similar to our siege capture point. So you can keep it from progressing by standing in there. Then it will respawn, as we've seen here, and then it's been brought back to death. It can be healed. The healing is at a significant reduction, and there are benefits potentially to recharging it. You get when it respawns, it has some intense damage reduction right after it comes back. So you get a little bit of push time at least, and then if you can keep it alive, you can push it all the way to the enemy base.
This looks absolutely amazing. I'm super excited for players to get their hands on this because I know sometimes when I'm playing Siege and Paladins, you capture the point and then...
Okay. This does not need to be original Siege, but this is such a good concept that I think we might actually want this to be just a different game mode altogether. Name it something else. And then still have Siege Beyond, but we actually have 4 game modes, and this is one of them. I actually love this.
It kind of becomes a stalemate at the cart, right? Yeah. Like each team, it's like a war of attrition, and then it can feel a little bit random sometimes when a team fight just kind of breaks out and ends. But this, adding some more objectives around the map to still focus on the cart, but giving you a new kind of gameplay loop.
That's right.
To push towards Siege is exciting.
The cart health is a new kind of point of focus in the fight itself, and then with these 2 repair points that spawn, it kind of pushes you into spaces in the map in a new context that you might not have had to attend to before this mode. So hopefully it's a lot of fun.
Definitely.
It seems like a lot of fun.
Schism 2 coming your way in the Heart of Darkness update. Let's move right into just some short community news before we get into some of the new content. that is coming out in the Heart of Darkness update. I have a couple notes to just remind all of you champions about. Of course, we have the Prime Gaming Whipped Cream Cassie skin that is still available right now. So if you go to Twitch, it should be right in the top corner. Click that crown to claim your Prime Gaming Cassie skin. If you have a Prime subscription, you can get that skin for free. And it is, again, in our Monster Cat collaboration. I know the folks over at Monster Cat, we're super excited for this skin. This skin is dope as well.
Yeah.
So definitely want to make sure you claim that skin and get it for free. We've also got a 2x Champion XP event going on right now.
Yeah.
So if you want to level up Betty, get her to that level 50 to unlock that golden skin. It's been going on for a while too. This is one of the first times that we've done an extended kind of 2x champion event. So it was over the weekend, but it's actually going until Friday. And then on Friday, we're going to be switching it over to a 2x event pass XP weekend. So no shortage of double XP, no matter if it's your champion XP or your event pass XP. 2x event pass or crossover pass XP is kicking off this weekend starting on Friday to level up your Monster Cat crossover pass, unlock all those awesome rewards, those 6 skins for Khan and Sky, and a lot of other Monster Cat themed content. But that wraps it up for our community news. We have a couple of quality of life updates that are coming in the Heart of Darkness update that we wanted to go over.
Add Geyser's bag.
The first one, I'm going to defer to you on this one. We're going to be adding new champions to the practice queues.
That's right. It's been a while. We've released a lot of champions since the last time we added new bots. We have added most of the ones we've released since last time. There are a couple of exceptions, but starting this patch, you should be able to play them in your practice queues and see some new faces. So yeah.
There you go. You love to see it. And then the second one is actually a bug fix that our QA team wanted to make sure that we let you all know because it's actually fixed right now. So we actually fixed an issue earlier on in this update where muting another player in-game would not mute their voice chat. This fix is live in-game right now, so if you're playing and you feel like you need to mute someone, don't worry. You can click that button and it's going to work as intended.
Good.
But we've got tons of other bug fixes that we've got communicated in the patch notes as well, so be sure to check that out on paladins.com. But let's move right into content, and we'll kick things off with our newest event pass. It's going to be the Lost Future event pass, and this one's got a little bit of cheeky lore behind it. Fish, talk to me about what's the theme of this battle pass and how we got there.
Sure. So as folks are probably aware, Paladins has played around with different timelines and stuff, and in the Lost Futures, we're kind of looking at what if corruption had spread kind of undeterred, and that's giving us some corrupted versions of champions that turned out really cool. So I'm excited
definitely
to see these.
so. Speaking of corrupted champions, the first skin that we've got is Corrupted Atlas, who's going to be our instant for this.
Let's go!
Skin.
Atlas!
Second,
Yes!
This theme is just like perfect for him.
Yes! Atlas has not gotten a skin since he released. This is good! I love this already! Woo! Atlas! Atlas! Let's go!
We got some like wiggly tentacle things going on his face. That's definitely.
Skin looks dope, bro.
His
Woo-hoo-hoo!
is definitely.
Woo-hoo!
We've got these eyeballs. There's so much good stuff here.
Oh my god!
Cannon looks sick. Yeah.
Oh my, he's even got eyes in his knee pads. That's like hardcore.
You cannot sneak up on Atlas.
This is amazing, and I believe we're getting ready. We're actually going.
That is sick.
More of how this skin is gonna.
We actually have an Atlas skin now.
And I believe we are ready.
I'm copping this day one. Copping this day one. It's Atlas. It's Atlas. It is Atlas.
There.
The most important.
That's the best emote in the game.
Right?
Look at that style.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it for. Oh, okay. There's more. Oh. Look at that weapon.
That weapon
Oh, it
looks
looks
sick.
up close. Oh my goodness.
I love the little.
Oh my god.
Disconcerting, but they're really cool.
I love the oranges too.
He's a frontline that messes with time, and he hasn't gotten a skin since 2019 when he was released. So that's why I'm super excited about it.
And everyone, all of the teams that worked on all of these skins, but Atlas just knocked it out of the park. This looks so good.
Really good stuff. Our team.
Oh my goodness, look at those effects. That's awesome. Oh, sick. That's what I was waiting for.
That's gonna creep some people out.
I don't know. It's almost like time is a type of construct.
Right? Yeah. maybe not the construct that I want to mess with, right? Like,
That may have slipped into a voice line somewhere.
ooh,
Yeah, this is all just so good. And then shout outs to our Hi-Res Nico for doing the voice pack. It's also really
nice. Well, this is Corrupted Atlas, but as with all event passes, all of our skins have recolors.
That's right.
So we can get into the recolor for Corrupted Atlas.
Oh my god.
Which is going to be Vile Atlas coming up here. And this one is dope.
Ooh.
same.
And green and
It's
purple is
green.
just like an icon combo.
It's
I've
green.
used that pair in a lot of games. I love seeing it here.
This skin will be
Oh.
the one that I'm rocking live.
Yeah.
For sure.
This one is nuts.
Yeah, those tentacles, everything
one's
about this skin is
sick.
like, it's so there's so much.
I'm
going
so
on.
excited about this
It's
because
flawless, but it fits
I know I said it so many times, but this is the first Atlas skin we've got.
Corruption, and you get the Yaggoroth silhouette in the background of that splash art. It's sick.
I love the green getting kind of like bright and toxic-y, and also the different color scheme here makes the bone elements pop. I think I noticed those highlighted more in this particular.
Oh, yeah,
This
that's
is
a
good.
Point. I didn't even realize.
This is
that.
good.
Yeah, you got the bones.
This is
and
good.
the gun.
Hopefully,
Like, what is that? I didn't even notice that in the first one. That's awesome.
hopefully the next skin is
Well,
hopefully
this
the
is
next skin is like a
it's gonna be
skin
free
person
color for
skin we
Corrupted
haven't gotten in a
Atlas
while.
in the event pass.
If we get emoji
Coming up for
skin,
you in the
that
hard
would be like
copy.
perfect.
The next skin that we've got.
You look cool and a fun character to
moving
play.
on,
Yeah, he is.
Moving on, and it has taken over Io.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not
Io?
Did Io?
Moon itself.
No!
Oh my goodness! Look at Luna. Oh,
I know it is emoji, but goaded pass, goaded pass, goaded pass, goaded pass.
Her after midnight or something.
right?
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Yeah. And then the weapon there, it looks like it's stone or bone, like some kind of very like minerally, like jagged edge.
Oh yeah. Look at that tail.
I like the face, the little mask,
Right,
highlights
like
on the
the
face.
face.
Goaded pass. Goaded pass. One of my mains.
Bone kind of structures as well.
Io.
Love the orange
And Luna. Luna, don't forget Luna.
We couldn't forget.
And that inner kind of flame stuff going on as well.
That's
Molten core kind of thing.
Damn.
Yeah, so now Luna's, and Io, they're not really protectors of the realm in this game, right?
yeah, I know.
Something else.
They
is
are. The
happening.
realm is in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I believe we've got Corrupted Io getting ready. We have her in game to show off as we get production prepped a little bit. There we go.
Looking out over the beautiful city that maybe she'll take over. Who knows?
Destroy. Very confident there.
Tiny but powerful.
Right?
That's the scary thing.
And again, the orange effects and like the flames.
And like some smoke to some of them as well. That's cool.
Shout out to all the teams again. Such a good skin.
Almost definitely. Yeah. This turned
Damn.
out amazing.
I was lucky enough to be able to do the voice pack for this one as well. So when you're
Nice.
playing in game, play some of those voice lines and let me know what you think. It was a lot of fun. She's kind of going for that like a little scary, a little little detached, a little creepy vibe. So it was a lot of fun.
Definitely not your friendly neighborhood.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Bold.
that aggressive theme just works so well for her too.
Well, I believe we can check out a couple voice lines here.
Please check out a couple voice lines. Bro's eating? Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I am the end of all things. Here to spoil.
Atlas and Io, bruh.
So cute.
Got some pint size in there.
Right? Yeah. You definitely hit the mark on the head with the cute and
She
creepy
is beautiful, I must say. Simp.
voice pack. But this is Corrupted Io. Definitely looking forward to checking her out in the realm. And let's move on to her recolor. That is going to be in the event pass.
It's gonna be green. Watch.
Frozen Moon Io. And again with the purples, but we've got some of the blues back that we think of
some
when we think of
cyan, some
Io,
teal.
traditional colors, but definitely still on the
I'm-
darker side because it's predominantly
I'm-
purple. You've got some ominous vibes going on here.
Yo. I don't know what to say.
A little kind of crystalline.
It's goaded.
For sure. Ooh, those eyes.
It's goaded.
Yeah,
Atlas
again,
and
actually,
Io.
the bone pops out a little more with this color scheme for
Right,
me.
yeah.
At least I was able to notice some of the bone work.
Some
Atlas
dark
and
colors
Io.
going.
Yeah.
I love this pass
Of
already.
course, we've got Luna again.
I mean, these skins are just like you're definitely gonna want to grind for these. They're so
This is incredible. I love the blue flames around
Yeah.
Luna as well.
It-
Turned out great.
The first one seemed like a natural consequence of the heat inside, and this feels kind of like an ethereal, something else magic going on.
Right, yeah.
This is definitely tier 90. Not 90.
Very cool.
What am I talking about? This is definitely tier
The,
24.
Lost Future Event Pass. All the content coming in your way in that new pass. Skins for Atlas IO, recolors for Atlas IO, plus a bunch of other corruption-themed cosmetics.
What else is coming? What else is coming?
Some sprays.
Tell me.
So definitely be sure to check all those out on the patch notes. But we've got some other awesome skins headed your way as well. We've got, first off, the Diamond Trove Chest is going to be updated with a new skin for Kinessa. Going to be Dune Strider Kinessa. And I love, coming from the Smite side, I love the kind of Egyptian-esque theme here.
Kinessa new skin other than a pass? Crossover pass? What?
I like
This is kind of goated.
the desert.
Kind of gives me
some really
Farah vibes. Not Farah. Yeah, Farah Nana from Overwatch.
embellishments, garnishments, like their jewels and stuff. Really like this.
Yeah, she's got that like her little back.
Like, you know the Egyptian skin for Ana?
This is awesome. Yeah, I love it. I love the
Like
small
that.
details and like her headdress, and then on her backpack, you've got all the kind of ancient Egyptian vibes here
Yes.
going on. So that's going to be Dune Strider Kinessa coming in the Diamond Trove chest. And the last skin that we've got that we definitely want to show off is one I'm super excited about. It's going to be in the Arcane Powers chest. We have got Dragonette Betty La Bomba. And this one, just out of the
Yo, already, bro.
is so great. What do y'all think about this one?
I mean, I love
All these skins are goated, and they're also giving skins to people who haven't gotten skins in a while. I think this update's gonna be pretty good.
queen.
I've played this a lot, and I like this skin. Great deal.
I'll say it again. Look at that tail.
Pretty good update.
Tail, of course. Oh, it looks even better in game. Oh, this is amazing. Shout outs to everybody on the Evil Mojo team on the art side. Absolutely killing it for all this content.
I
But
love the little wings popping out of her back as well. That's really fun.
this is awesome. And of course, she's got her crown.
Clash Royale reference.
Betty La Bomba without her crown. But we're actually going to go in game because this one is awesome. I definitely want to see.
Oh, we can go in the game for the Nessa one?
game
Why?
to Get ready to show off all the abilities and all that stuff.
Oh, hey, Betty.
There we go. What's
can
going
jump.
on?
Oh, I love the weapon too.
Oh, the weapon even has a crown. That's how you know,
That weapon has earned its crown.
right?
I love the mix of like the metal for the chambers, and then some kind of organic scale or
Yacht?
looking stuff for the rest of the weapon. Very cool.
Yeah, I love the reptilian little knives.
Dragon.
Bouncy bombs going on here. I love the green trails too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I was about to comment on that.
Pretty
Yeah,
good
everything
skin.
about this
I
is-
want to see gold skins. Please tell me that you got gold skins. If they're doing gold skins, my predictions are Eevee and Zen.
Up here. There we go.
Eevee, Zen, emoji.
Nice,
What a play.
right?
All the angles.
Did I change her bomb?
Yeah, it's just, it is that really, it just fits her so well. This kind of both cute, but like dragon, there's a little bit of aggression. She's a little scary, but at the same time, she's just like
Moonshadow.
adorable. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a listen to some of the voice lines for Dragonette Betty.
You mess with a dragon, you get an overused joke about horns. Oh boy, oh
The
boy.
old anti-joke.
I was just winging it. What do you humans
It's not the
say?
same voice actor.
Woo hoo? Oh yeah, I am straight fire. Dude, dragon fire are the dragon's wagon.
The voice lines, okay. The voice lines I don't like so much because they don't keep the Latina vibe of Betty La Bomba. She sounds like a white girl now.
Straight fire indeed as Dragonette Betty.
But that's like the only criticism
We
I
got
have on
just a
this.
couple
Like,
more
this is
cosmetics
good.
that we want to show off before we get into our
This is
champion
good.
reveal. We've got some gold skin updates coming up. in
Yo!
this patch. We've got the card art to show off to you for the first one. We've got Moji going to be getting an.
Yo!
I know this is a project that the Evil Mojo team is just continually working on, right, Fish?
We like to continue going back and making
Come on,
sure
your
we are
Xbox-
as
I don't-
consistent up to our ever increasing standards. So really happy to go back and hit these.
Definitely in this card.
Probably most likely not going to be able to do
We've
anything
got
today.
one more gold skin update for the patch, and it's going to be for Willow. Coming
What?
soon.
No!
This card art is awesome.
Why is she getting hers before Eevee and Zen?
Color combo, right?
Yeah.
Why is she getting hers before Eevee and Zen? Are you kidding me? I understand.
That glow.
Ah! No! 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 No Eevee, no Zen. Dog. Yeah, exactly. Dog. I think that just makes Fernando, Eevee, and Zin the final 3 who don't have gold skins. I knew Moji was going to get hers eventually. I'm happy that Moji got hers because she only has 4 skins, including her default. So, like, I was prioritizing Moji before anyone. But then I'm like, Zin or Eevee? But then they pull out Willow. Willow just got a skin! I'm done, bro. Like, this whole entire patch notes and crossover event has been very goated. Atlas gets a skin. Io, Kanessa, Betty Lobama, we already knew she's probably gonna get a skin because they usually give people skins right after. But we had a pretty goated battle event pass, and then you're gonna pull out Gold Willow instead of Zen or Eevee. And I know I'm just like coping. I know I'm coping. I'm pretty sure Narky's also coping as well in my chat. Yeah, he is. He is. No gold Zen, sad bruh. Ah, that sucks. Ah, my god.
Look at her flower blaster too. Look at the petals.
That's awesome.
I don't want to look at her fire blaster.
We'll wrap it up for all of the content coming out in the Heart of Darkness update, but we've got one
I don't want to look at her good.
very important section to go over. We've got the champion reveal for Lilith coming through in just a second. We'll be right back on the other side of this video.
Oh yeah, the trailer. Probably kind of got it. Has Khan in it. Love seeing Khan. I've already seen this trailer, but no harm watching it again.
Stand down. I called her here. Grand Magister Leon.
I like how Khan's like, oh.
It's the only way to save him.
Oh yeah, Corvus is like almost dead.
Well, you do only call when you need my help. Now then, let's discuss terms.
Pretty goated.
Wow, what a video. I am super excited to dive deep into Lilith.
You know, we really need to get Atlas's mom as a champion. Because we have Lex, we have Atlas. Let's just get the whole family on.
He's looked better.
Right, he's definitely looked better. So, Alex, I'm going to defer to you.
There's wind outside. I can't really help it.
Who Lilith is and where she fits into the realm.
If you hear it,
how we kind of
my apologies.
And why she is showing up now.
Sure. Yeah, so Lilith, our newest champion, our support champion, we can get in a little bit about her lore, but yeah, first she's just...
That art's cool.
She's been kind of hanging out on the outside watching things, and she's definitely someone who is up to strike a bargain, but she's going to make sure that the odds are in her favor at the end of the day. I mean, you know, who wouldn't? Well, maybe I wouldn't, but she would. So yeah, the kind of like who Lilith is, let's go over the lore real quick. It says, like, what is the value of eternal life? At what point does the cost become too great? Lilith, through ill fortune and fear, has found herself on the path of this defiled discovery. Once a staunch defender of the Magistrates,
I think she's going to be
Lilith
darkness.
was a confidant
I
and
think there's
friend
going to
of
be a
Hermes,
new
even becoming a border lord
thing
far
with
off
new
lands of
Magistrate
Earth
and new
beyond
resistance.
Dominion. Yet, this proud life would not last forever. Gravely wounded in a border incursion by resistance fighters, Lilith painstakingly
It was Lilith, the new
crawled
champion.
the battlefield, cursing
This is the
those
new
who
champion.
brought her to death's door. What Lilith didn't know, what she couldn't have imagined, was that the Abyss would reach out to her and offer her a gift, an offer that was too powerful to refuse.
So is she a
Now,
part of the
Lilith
Abyss, but
reigns in
she's
the
like
dark corners
neutral?
of the realm. Aided by her unnaturally long life and keen mind, Lilith dashes from shadow to shadow with her deadly heart of crimson, a sinister weapon that swells with unnatural power whenever it tastes the blood of her enemies. Lilith works towards a realm blessed by the bounteous gifts once bestowed on her, ones that nobody will be allowed to deny.
Ooh, well, the splash art. looks
So
amazing.
is she just a part of the Abyss,
So
but
we
not
get
at the same
A
time?
little bit of a closer look of Lilith and her heart of darkness before we go in game, but oh my goodness, she looks amazing.
Yeah, they, again, you know, everyone knocked it out of the park. Audio, visual, like VFX.
Why she got the
concept
Mario
art,
wings on top of her head?
weapon, team, rigging, everything about her.
She got
is
the
just
Mario
incredible.
wings on top of her
She's
head.
So good.
Yeah,
I love the theme too. Like, are there things worse than death, and what price is too much to pay? Like, there's a lot of fun stuff here.
And the price being too much to pay is kind of independent from person to person.
Yeah.
It depends on some people may be willing to pay a whole lot more.
Yes.
Which is, I guess, where Lilith comes in.
Yeah, and she even reached out, or the Abyss reached out to her, so maybe we'll see something else with the Abyss happen in the realm, because it's definitely kind of coming in and using
The Abyss
Lilith as a
has
little
barely
bit
done
of a
anything
way into the realm.
since like 2019.
Speaking of a way in, let's go ahead and go into game and start breaking down what's happening with Lilith. First of all, again, welcome to the realm, Lilith. Happy to have
Why the hell is her health bar red? What?
you here. But talk to me about her weapon. Let's start off with that because it's very.
No, let's
unique.
stop with her health bar.
Crimson.
Why the red?
What's going on with her weapon?
Yeah, so the Heart of Crimson you can see is this kind of little puzzle box like. It's really beautiful, kind of mysterious,
Also,
right?
this
But
is
one
Hellraiser
features are
inspired already.
Abyss.
The box.
And so what this is it's a weapon that
Hellraiser
can
inspired.
shoot out some of that channeled blood energy. It kind of has this big piercing shot. Right now she has 4 ammunition. That's max, right? So you really need to land your shots with these. But they do a pretty hefty amount of damage, around 625 per shot, and that can be affected by a few things. But you can actually gain some of that ammunition back too. But right now that box, and you can see how beautiful it looks like when it reloads, the spinning heart. This is just kind of like where she draws a lot of her power from, right? And that's where she's going to be hitting people from all of the time. And it's, as the lore implies, she kind of draws blood and energy from those that she kills and wounds, and it kind of is trapped in that box right there. That Heart of Crimson.
Definitely.
When this first came in the playtest, like I reloaded just for fun because I really like the way that turned out. It's a very cool weapon and a very cool animation.
Yeah, very Hellraiser inspired.
And we went through quite a few variations, and once the box was kind of promoted and everyone looked at it, it was kind of like, yeah, that's what we're going with.
Quite a bit of the health bar,
I
actually.
apologize because I skipped over a point. I'm looking at the health bar.
Yeah,
it's very unique. What's happening with her health?
Something different there.
Yeah, so actually, this is a big part of her kit. So she is a support, like I said. Her base health, again, without cards, is 750, but she has that red bar. Right, we're just going to call her blood health.
Her base health is 750? What? That's like an Overwatch tank health! Well, it's like, I think Rhine? Wait, no, Rhine isn't 750. I don't think there's even an Overwatch champion who is 750. But Paladins, you just casually made the lowest health champion in the game that is... Eevee is the current lowest health at 1,800. You're just like, 750. Like, what? What are you talking about? This red stuff better be like armor or something, like Zenyatta in Overwatch or anything.
And right now, that is sitting at around 2,500. And so when Lilith is attacked, that blood health will be hit first. Think of it like a permanent shield, or it is her health. But she's also going to use that blood health to cast some of her abilities, and we'll get into that. But it also means that she is going to regain that blood health by using her blood hex, by using her swarm ability. But she also needs to cast with that same blood health. So if you're hitting Lilith a lot and you're damaging her, and you get her low, it's going to be a little harder for her to use some of her abilities because it's tied in with her health.
A very interesting gameplay loop, and I'm super excited to go a little bit deeper as we talk about that blood hex, which is the alt fire. Fish, talk to me about what's going on with that.
And so a lot of the supports are some of the supports and flanks are like the most interesting in this game.
Draw on the blood pool. It's one of her few abilities that do not draw on it, and it applies a mark. You can apply it to an ally, or you can apply it to an enemy. If you apply it to an ally, we're going to see these swarm of bats, and they're going to heal them over time. If you apply it to an enemy, it's going to damage them over time instead. And either way, because it's not drawing from her blood pool, and those ticks are filling it, you're going to use this you're going to weave it in between the other abilities to make sure you still have health to not die and this blood health.
See the new Spider-Man movie? Nope.
So it's a very cool
Haven't.
thing. It also reveals an enemy to Lilith only while they are marked.
Nice.
Yeah, and it does for that blood
Reveals
health, it
to
actually
Lilith
does
only.
2%, but it does a max percent of their health damage. So you can actually never kill someone with the blood mark, but you're always going to be taking just a percent of their max health. So it has more damaging effects, right? The higher health they are.
Great. Awesome. So you definitely want to kick things off.
Yep.
Your engages with this.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll mark and then try to hit them with your primary, stuff like that.
Right, and actually, what I had mentioned before is the kind of fun interaction is when you mark an enemy, only an enemy, and you hit them with your in-hand fire, you will actually get a refund of that ammunition. So if you're landing your shots on marked enemies, you're not consuming ammo.
Oh, that's awesome. I love how the alt fire and the main fire work together like that. Well, let's move on to some of the abilities. The first ability we've got, ability 1, is Death Wings. Alex, what's going on with this one?
So this is how Lilith is going to kind of like fly into the battle zone, right? Like she has these bat-like qualities, and we wanted to add that in with this movement ability. So Death Wings is a movement ability. She leaps into the air, but instead of just coming right back down, she actually gains a decent amount of air control, and she floats down gently almost. This is something that becomes really cool for repositioning, for tagging that ally that's a little far away, and you can see those beautiful blood wings.
Ooh.
So this is just really
New mommy. Aaron.
Glides through the battlefield, and it fits so perfectly.
750 health though.
Blood health. And we'll have those final numbers eventually.
Base
but right now,
health.
this
I mean,
is
like I
just
get blood health and all that, but
be cognizant of that when
and
you're
then
in
using
battle.
her abilities
The cool
to.
thing about this is that you can actually reactivate the ability in air, and what it does is it slams down onto the ground. So maybe you jump into the air and you're like, I'm taking too much fire. I'm going to hit it again, and you're going to go straight
Does
down
it
and deal a little
consume?
bit of damage.
Nice.
It's just a little more escapability, right?
blood
That
health.
idea, like this bat swooping down. So you know, she's going to be up in the air, she's going to be floating, but you can always reactivate it at no extra blood cost to get down to the ground really quickly.
Awesome. So yeah, definitely a great escape, and also it could be an interesting engage if you want to fly in, slam down, kind of start off a team fight. That's awesome.
So good.
Ability 2
Please
is gonna be
refrain from
Swarm.
spoilers in chat,
Fish,
please.
talk to
Just
me
letting you
about
know
Swarm.
before
What's going on with
anybody.
this one?
Sure.
Does anything?
What you're doing with Swarm is you're kind of designated an area, and that area is going to be good for your team. You're getting heals in there, and it's going to be bad for the enemy. And one of the interesting things about it is you can actually channel this by holding this ability button or key longer. It's going to strengthen it, so you can have a weak, a medium, or a strong version of this. It's a really powerful AoE heal over time. You can throw it on a capture point. You can throw it around the cart and really give your team some survivability. And then if you're hitting those, that's going to help build up your blood pool again as well.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of fun with that.
Yeah, we can see the driver here. Our very nice Tambo is getting everything set up so that we can actually see some of these damaging numbers, healing numbers, things like that. And there you go. You can see that channeling. And the channeling does a lot more health. But like any ability that's kind of this pool that's cast on the ground, you know, your team has to also be like, hey, get inside, please. Please heal.
Definitely. You've got to direct them. So this is where we start seeing some of the support aspects of it.
So it kind of acts like Damba's Gourd. All
You
right.
can see also that ability uses the most of her blood health.
Yep.
It will also, if you play it properly, you can get a lot of it back almost instantly.
There
if you
better
play
be
it.
some
But if you
cooldown
kind of whiff
cards
it, or if you
for
put it somewhere that's
them
not
that
great, but
reduces
you're
the
using
amount
a
of
decent amount
blood
of blood health.
that
So
you
just,
can
remember
gain.
that. Yep.
For sure. All right. It's time for the grand finale, the ultimate ability, Blood Moon. Alex, walk us through Lilith's ultimate.
Okay, so yes, again, Lilith being this kind of the heartless, this queen of the night type of character, right?
Did she shatter the
She's
moon?
always looking to make the battlefield.
I still think
she
that
does it
Andrew
for
should have been the
advantage,
one
for
shattering
team's
the moon.
advantage. She's a healer. So this is a global wide alt, or it's a map wide alt. What this is going to do is it's going to actually cover the battlefield in this blood moon. So kind of everything takes on this sickly red and black hues. It's very creepy for the enemy team. And during this, Lilith's team can actually gain pure life rip. And so what we mean by that, and this is a new effect we added, your team gets 35% life rip. It can't be cauterized, so if I hit an enemy with my in-hand
Pure
bullet,
life rip?
anyone on Lilith's team, I'm getting 35% life rip automatically. And that lasts for 8 seconds. So that's the team-wide buff.
Yo!
With herself, she's actually going to have increased movement speed, health regen, and she can jump way higher and more often, right? So we reduce the cooldown on the jump.
Oh, it
So
looks
essentially
like
she's
that little
she's moving around.
has a lot of health.
You can tell this is
But
from her
it
perspective.
cost.
This cool kind of blood effect. She's moving. She's just real aggressive in this state. But your team is going to be getting that 35% life rip. And then for the enemy team, it might be a little hard here to see, but it will become really cool, red and black, and it really has this kind of beautiful effect. Also, it's very creepy on the battlefield, so I want people to see that. Think of it like a Mayvault, just less intense.
Ah, okay.
Think of it like a Mayvault, but less intense. What do you mean less intense?
Be able
No,
to see the enemy
it's
perspective just yet. I'll
well,
sync with our community team and see.
it's a Mayvault, but it doesn't blind. You can still see.
ahead of BTS, so you all can check out how this thing is going to be looking. But that is Lilith in a nutshell as far as her ability and her kit is concerned. But we've got some talents that we definitely want to walk through. Let's start off with the default talent. It's going to be Curse to Cord. What's happening with this one?
Yeah, this is the first talent. This is your default talent. This is just the one like I want to heal more, maybe deal a little less damage, but I'm going to be just concentrating on healing. So what this does is it decreases the damage output across all of your abilities.
Okay.
Blood Hex, your Swarm, and your End-Hand Fire. You're just dealing a little less damage. But what that's going to give you is a higher healing
champion number
output as well as
55,
a
I
decreased
believe?
blood cost on those abilities.
okay.
So you want to be able to, with this talent, if I want to cast my healing
This is champion
more,
56.
I just want to heal more in general. I want to fly around more. This is the talent for you. Again, you're not going to be super aggressive, but this is a player that's like, I want to pocket or I want to support my team fully. That's what Curse to Cord is going to do for you.
Really lean into that support role for
Yes, for sure, definitely. Her level 2 talent is Maelstrom of Carnage. What's happening with this talent?
Sure. So for that, she's enhancing her swarm ability. So she is increasing the radius. She is lowering the cooldown, but it is also attaching to her. She's no longer casting at a distance. It's always on her, and that means it will move with her. So you really play a lot differently.
So you
because
just
now
become
have to
Grover.
be very
You just
so
become
if you're having
Grover.
trouble positioning it such that your allies are going to go into it, you can just go to them. But it's taking away that range element and then enhancing all the other parts of it to really get value out of that swarm.
Oh yeah, this
Okay.
is awesome. I love the talent system in Paladins because it allows you to play to your play style, right? So if you want to play default with this, and be point control and put your ability on the point, that's fine. You go with that. But you can choose this talent. I'm going to play with my team. We're going to
It's
be
me
team
now.
fight focused, and we're going to move as a unit.
Yeah.
So moving on to this last talent, Murderous Intent. What's going on with this one?
Yeah, so this one is her I'm aggressive talent. What this does is it's going to now make her in-hand weapon shot, those blood bullets or those blood spear, whatever you want to call it, like they will now pierce enemies. And for each pierce shot that it does, it deals 90 more damage. So this is just your typical, like, this thing just got really sharp, right? Like, I'm now hitting enemies, and this also procs off of deployables, and it procs off of other,
What?
I think, like pets, things like that. So you can hit
Okay.
enemies that are further away too. This has no damage fall off on this one. So the base one does have a slight damage fall off, but this has no damage fall off. But the only downside is that it's a little smaller, right? So it's like there's always a little bit of give and take. And kind of to your point, talents are
Where'd my health
interesting
go?
point in Paladins to give players different
Where'd my
ways
health
to
go?
kind of attack the game. And this one is like the shots are a little
Where'd the health go?
So they're a little bit smaller. They're not as
Where'd
large,
the health
but
go?
You're piercing now, and they have no fall off.
Where the
With
health?
this one in playtest, and if I recall correctly, there are several cards that you can build. That
Where'd
interact
the health
with this,
go?
So it's a fun synergy if you really want to lean into the style.
Where'd the health go?
I
Is
believe
it just
that
cards?
wraps it up for Lilith and her kit and her talents, but we've got some awesome cosmetics and recolors coming with
Where'd the
Lilith,
health go?
when this update goes live.
Where'd the health go?
Oh yeah, before we get in, I'm getting ahead of myself. Voice lines. We definitely want to hear what she sounds like. Let's listen to some of the voice lines for Lilith.
Her debut.
Your blood will pair beautifully with my evening meal.
Okay, that's cool. Where'd the health go?
How gory. The night embraces you. Blood.
Nice. That's the
I
one.
want to suck your blood. You know me. I'm such a
back in
pain
there.
in the neck.
Post process. Makes her gives her an otherworldly feel.
And if
Right.
if you listen to those footsteps too, it's like she's constantly walking through a creepy castle at night. Like it's these heels just walking and
Right.
echoing. It's so well
She's
done.
floating.
Definitely want to.
Why does she have footsteps when she's
She's
floating?
on the other side of it, for
Not
sure.
at all.
What? Okay.
Oh, maybe you're
It's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
who knows? Yeah, maybe you are. Maybe you are into that. We'll see. But yeah, let's talk about some of the recolors that Lilith's coming out with in the next update. Let's do the season pass recolor first. This is going to be Sunborn Lilith. So I definitely love this because it's kind of going back to the lore. This is pre-Abyss, right?
This is pre-Abyss.
So pre-Abyss for
Before
season
Fall,
pass.
exactly.
That's
This is
actually
Lilith,
kind of
like,
good.
If you want the you don't want the wings on the head. You want her to have that little more of like that human, pre-corrupted vibe. That this is the Lilith you're going for.
It's a warm blood pumping through her veins.
Exactly,
Skin
yeah.
tone.
She can still fly. We don't need to talk about that, but
Right,
she
yeah.
she is still she's much more human looking.
Very skilled jumper.
Yeah,
is-
exactly.
Yep. Floating with style is what we call it. I love those silvers and browns as well. Very classic.
A
Yes.
cool like adventure kind of outfit too. Like,
Yeah. It's like RPG. She's joining
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
party.
Yeah.
You know, let's go. All right, next up, let's talk about the default recolor. It's going to be Wicked Hex Lilith, and this one's got some green vibes.
Oh, I like that.
Favorite.
Oh, there you go.
That one's pretty
Not
cool.
doing it all in this one.
I mean, this one, like, you look at that, the kind of cape or that, like, flowing kind of fabric behind her. Now it has, like, it's, like, belts and
Yep.
chains.
Yep.
I mean, it's, like,
I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
yeah, it's super sick. And, like, her hair, I mean, this is my favorite, but this is just, like, she's going 100% for it with this one. She's like, I'm definitely the Heartless.
Right? Yeah.
I've always liked that.
Yo,
Too many
Kanye
bells
West
instead.
reference?
Like
Too
that.
many bells.
I vibe with it, yeah.
In the night,
It's definitely a vibe. I love the green hair.
It's so good.
It really pops, yeah.
Yeah, the green hair, all blacked out. Oh, I even love the small hint of green on her weapon as well. That's a nice little touch.
And the black brings out like the little rubies and stuff around as well.
Pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Pretty
Well,
cool. What
the
about her
skin we
gold?
got for Lilith is going to be her gold skin. So get level 50 with Lilith. Now we got some grinders
Show it
out
off.
there
Yep.
in the community who will
be
get this
first.
like
Creepers,
day one.
creepers,
We'll
creepers
see who
will be
gets
first.
this first, but again, the classic black and gold here
And
for
purple.
Lilith. I love the white hair as well.
Right?
Look at that moon.
What happened
That
to
moon
that?
has seen some days.
Yeah, this is a great. I mean, all of our mastery skins are awesome, but this one is like.
What happened to the moon?
just like-
Oh, I don't know Paladins. Well, two of you are from Smite, but I don't know Paladins developers. You tell me.
So, yeah,
Did Airdro do it?
so good. I don't know what to say about it. It's awesome.
White hairstyles.
Did Androxus shatter the moon like I've been saying? Because I think he did. I don't know the original. I don't know what they like say it is, but I'm just always in my own little head gonna think Andrew did it.
Right? Oh,
We
my
need some
God.
new
That's
Androxus
the
lore.
one. Everybody got one. Oh my goodness. Well, that is it for the Heart of Darkness update show. Gentlemen, once again, thanks so much for joining me in person.
thank you.
It feels good to have us all here to talk about some Paladins.
Absolutely.
Community, thanks so much for tuning into the stream and checking out everything headed your way in Paladins. On behalf of me, Fish, Alex, everyone on Evil Mojo, all the production team, we are signing off here. Be sure to keep an eye out on our social media channels for PTS. We're shooting to have that out for you on Friday, but we'll be sure to let you know as soon as it is available for play. But other than that, we will catch you next time. We'll see you in the realm.
Thanks for playing.
So, of course, I'm gonna give my thoughts after. Of course, I'm gonna give them after. So pretty good at Event Pass, to be completely honest. We have Atlas and Io getting skins, which I love to see it. Absolutely do. Let's see, what else? We got some pretty good at. We got a new Kinessa skin. We got a Nesta skin. We got a Bomb Let It Betty skin. We got Atlas and Io. We got a new Moji Gold, which I'm pretty excited for. Moji hasn't had a skin in a long time, so I was expecting them to do gold skin for Moji. But I didn't expect them to do gold skin for Willow. I guess it's fine. I mean, like, I don't like Willow, but I mean, like, you're gonna have to end up getting everybody gold skins. But I wish it was just either Eevee or Zen. Eevee because Aaron plays Eevee, and then Zen because Narky plays Zen. And like I just see Narky just said, "Bruh," in my freaking chat. It's absurd. What else? The new champion. I think she's gonna be good, but I really am kind of iffy about her whole health bar system thing. She has a base health of 750. Base health. That is like, what am I supposed to say to that? And then you use your health bar to use your abilities. So she's not going to have Chronos. I already know that. The last person that didn't have Chronos was Sati. Before that, I believe it was Koga. She's not going to... And as well, her healing seems rather decent. I don't think she's going to be like a healer. I think she's going to be more of an aggro healer like Grok and Grover. I feel like that's the direction they're taking her, which I mean, like, it's cool, I guess. We do have definitely good picks. She can be a secondary support in, like, Pirate or something. I mean, like it's kind of a weird thing to talk about. And like we got a goated champion last update, Betty. Betty, I actually like playing against Betty. She is fun. She's not hard to take down, but she's not like easy to take down either. She's in that medium range. I can be Maeve and lose to her. The Yagarath nerfs, I believe there is some Yag nerfs in the patch notes. I don't think if they mentioned it in there. I looked at the patch notes a little bit. Azan's also getting nerfed. A lot of people are getting really good balance. The new Nessa talent seems pretty cool. The Furia nerfs are pretty dope. Nothing. I don't think anything's happening to my girl Maeve, nor Io, nor Vora, nor Ray, nor Tiberius. It's gonna be another 50 grind. But I mean, like, other than that, that's like all my thoughts. This was a really short update show. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go then. Thank y'all so much for watching the stream. If you liked it, please like hit the like button and all that. Subscribe. It should be like down there somewhere. I don't care. Thank y'all for 200 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.